Okay, guys and girls, you're begging. You're guys and guys, aren't you? You're not guys and girls. Yeah. Yeah, you're guys and guys. Yeah. Yeah. I put some grapefruit out up here this morning, and obviously they didn't care much for that. The grapefruit was mostly rinds, but I thought they might eat some of the meat inside, but they didn't. It looks like they haven't been messing with You got one little girl out here, and you're tagged wrong, aren't you? You got the tag in the right ear, and it's supposed to be in the left ear. Yeah, you're tagged wrong. Yeah, you're not a little button buck. I don't think. Like, oh, he might be. I don't know. I don't think so. What do you want, huh? Thundercloud. And that's a thunder chicken right there. He could be named TC also. Thunder chicken. Thunder chicken, thundercloud right there together. Thunder chicken, thundercloud. TC1, TC2. TC1 and TC2. Thunder chicken, why don't you eat some of that? Why don't you eat some of that? You know, we had some big wild bucks around here today too. A couple of them actually. A couple of wild bucks, and one of them was a big 12-point. I actually got and looked at him with the binoculars, and he's a 12-point. Looking good. Forrest is a pretty smart deer. He's got plenty up there to eat. Plenty up there to eat, and yet he comes down here and eats with these guys because he knows that when it runs out here, he can always go back up there. Here comes somebody else running. I heard Jimmy whispering. I better get on in there and help with the gang out. Yeah, come on, little girl. Come on, little girl. Jump on in here and get you something to eat. Yeah, jump on in here and get you something to eat. Yeah, you want me to throw something way off out there for you? And get in here. These boys might not let you eat. Oh, here's something I can eat. Yeah, here's some food for me. It's just a little baby born in May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 7 months old. 7 months old. She's having a hard time. I think I better throw something a little further out there for her. And as soon as I throw out a little more feed, here comes 3 more little girls running in. So now we got a pretty good crowd out here. And they don't care anything about the grapefruit rinds. They'll eat banana peel, and they love banana peels. And they love apples, of course. You just can't hardly take a picture out with a deer without them peeing. I think they're show-offs or something, I don't know. Come on in here, little guys and girls. Get you something to snack on. It's all good. Yes, it is. It's all good. I wish y'all would eat those grapefruit rinds because I got a whole big bunch of grapefruits to eat up, and they are good. Yeah, but Jimmy, you're eating all the good part. I left some of the good part in there. Y'all should have cleaned them up. Well, it looks like maybe they did a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. Thundercloud and Thunder Chicken. I like that. TC and TC. TC1, TC2. Thundercloud, Thunder Chicken. An incredibly beautiful sunrise here at the Eagle this morning. We haven't seen that kind of sky lately, and y'all all know what that means. Red sky in the morning. Sailors take warning. You can look as you go back that way a little bit more toward where the sun will pop over here in just a little bit, that it is it's really fire in the sky. That means the winds are coming. They really are. We've got them going to be in the high 60s, maybe even hit 70 this afternoon. But the forecast is really, really bad. Temperatures down in the low teens in the next couple of days. So this is the last beautiful day we may have in a while, as a matter of fact. But I think it's going to get back pretty again. We've had the best December in the world. As we come on over, we get a beautiful shot of trash barrels. But the deer are all here this morning. Let's see who's out here early this morning. It looks like Mr. Forrest's white horns are shining there. And quite a few babies. It looks like all the babies. Do not see thundercloud out here. A bunch of babies. And it looks like Jimmy's gonna have to pick up grapefruit because the deer did not eat them. They do not like grapefruit rinds. There's a wild buck coming in out there. He's really wanting to come in. But I'm standing so close, just about to tame him up. It looks like he's a beauty. It's a little bit grainy in this low light, but you can see he's got some big horns there. I think that's possibly that 12 point. And that's a 3-year-old deer, I believe. You can see the difference in him and Forrest right there if you look closely. Forrest is just almost as big as he is. Now Forrest is coming up really close, obviously. The big buck is wanting to too because he's addicted to South Fresh deer food. And he says, I know that guy's not gonna hurt me. I just know he's not. He's a beauty right there. As it gets a little lighter, we can zoom in a little bit without it getting too bad. But lots of, mostly babies here this morning. Besides for that big buck come in here. Do not see thundercloud or any of the other little bucks that runs around with their father. But we have lots of babies here. 7 or 8 of the babies are hanging around here at the house at least, and they're pretty much all here this morning. Plus that one big boy out there that came to have not a free lunch, a free breakfast. I just sure never get tired of looking at this. I just got to video him just about every time I see him like that because I've already been out and fed him this morning, and he's gonna walk on off. I've given him he's through the front door. I just carried him out a handful of carrots. Not a lot of carrots. I just carried him out a handful about 10 minutes ago and fed him. I was kind of waiting on Chris doing something there, and so I carried him out and fed him a handful of carrots. See him licking his chops. Look at him licking his chops. It's his way of telling me, Jimmy, I want some more carrots. And I usually give him quite a few every morning. He's eaten a lot this morning already. He ate with the other deer, and I've given him his own special breakfast up here. He's the only deer we've got left that we're actually petting, other than Split Ear up in the pens. And I just love to let her out. I may do it. I don't know. We'll see. Either that, or I may build a little enclosure around the house here. Around one of the buildings where I can keep a baby fawn if we get a baby fawn this year. And then I've also got another little plan of attack in my mind that I might do that'll be kind of cool. But Forrest is, I just love it, be able to look out and there's a big buck like that on your front porch. That is cool. I don't care who you are. That is pretty nice. That's pretty nice. And I just love it. And he's wanting some more carrots. Hi, babies. How are you, babies, huh? How are you? How are you? How you doing, baby? Oh, that's a good girl. That's a really good girl. Not run off. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Look off out there. I didn't see that crowd. Is this wonderful or is this wonderful? That's all I'm saying. It's spitting rain just a little bit, too. That's even better. It's quit now, but it was. You can see things are just a little damp. I'll check my rain gauge out here. Check my rain gauge and see how much we got. I can tell you how much we got. We got none. There's maybe a drop of water in the bottom of that gauge. But we're supposed to get maybe an inch here tonight and tomorrow night. We're supposed to get below freezing, down in the teens. Chill temperature down maybe to below 0. But we've got more deer coming into the yard at all time. You can say TC with his new dramatic, sensational name, Thundercloud. Oh my goodness, what a name. I have to go back and look and see the lady that gave him that name. That is so perfect. She took the TC and fed 2 great names, Thundercloud. Thundercloud. I saw Forrest. I don't know where Forrest is. I saw him somewhere down here. And that's that is Larry and Nick on their evening duck hunt. They've been here a couple, 2 or 3 days working on our pier. That pier is that Forrest on down there? No, I saw Forrest earlier. I do not know where he went, where he got off to. He might be down there drinking water. I see somebody down there drinking water. I just see the tail end of him. I know I saw him out there just a little while ago. And we have a beautiful, beautiful little baby girl there. Feeding on this grass. It's just about all gone, but they've got something. Look at that, still glassy out there. The wind is going to start changing here in a little bit, I believe. May not change until tomorrow. I'm not real sure. I don't know where Mr. Forrest went, unless that was... Oh, and there's a wild buck over there. There's a wild buck coming out here with him. I know he hears me talking. Oh, it's at 12 point. It's that beautiful 12 point. Real picturesque with the DirecTV. Look at that deer. Look at that beauty. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If it was a month ago, you would see a big buck fight right now between, well, you might see one. Oh no, they weren't working. I thought they were going right toward each other when I looked over there and saw him come into the picture. Oh, there's Forrest. He was down there drinking water. He was down there drinking water. I knew I'd seen him out there, and then all of a sudden he was gone. I'd like to see him come up here and tangle with that guy. Is that a beauty? He's not wide, but he's tall, and he's got a lot of stuff. I think he's a 3-year-old deer, is what I'd say. Some of you big-time hunters out here, see if you agree with me or not, but I'm going to say he's a 3-year-old. Actually would be 3.5, but they count him as 3 years old. He'd be probably born in April, May, or early June. Well, some of the deer in Oklahoma are already losing their antlers. They're shedding already. A friend of mine showed me a couple sheds, actually 3 sheds he's already found over around Atoka, which is only about an hour and a half or an hour and 45 minutes from here. So it's really not very far, really very, very close. But none of my deer is shed, but I sure want those sheds right there from those guys. So I hope he keeps hanging around. I'll feed him some South Fresh. He keeps hanging around. Maybe I'll be able to find those sheds. Hopefully find Forrest sheds, and hopefully find TC's. Forrest will be his first sheds. I have TC sheds from last year and the year before. Does it get any better? Does it get any better than life at the Eagle? Oh, you're pretty.